Hare Krishna, kindly accept my humble obeisances. Welcome to morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. Dr. Rameshwar Nayak Prabhuji will be reading the Nama Amrita, followed by Bhaktin Rupankshi Sharma Mataji reading the Prabhupada's quote. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम।
दंडवत प्रणाम।
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। Namamrita. The whole world can become peaceful and prosperous through the Sankirtana Yajna. The politicians have very little time to think of the welfare of citizens, whom they oppress with heavy taxes in the form of income tax, sale tax, and many other taxes. People sometimes have 80 to 90% of their income taken away, and these taxes are lavishly spent on high salaries drawn by the officers and rulers. Formerly, the taxes accumulated from the citizens were spent on performing great sacrifices as enjoyed in the Vedic literature. At the present moment, however, almost all the forms of sacrifice are not at all possible. Therefore, it is recommended in the Shastras that the people should perform the Sankirtana Yajna. Any householder, regardless of his position, can perform this Sankirtana Yajna without expenditure. All family members can sit down together and simply clap their hands and chant the Hare Krishna mantra. However, somehow or other, everyone can manage to perform such yajnas and distribute prasada to the people in general. That is quite sufficient for this age of Kali. The Krishna consciousness movement is based on this principle. Chant the Hare Krishna mantra at every moment as much as possible, both inside and outside of the temples, and as far as possible distribute prasad. This process can be accelerated with the cooperation of state administrators and those who are producing the country's wealth. Simply by liberal distribution of prasadam and sankirtana, and the whole world can become peaceful and prosperous. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.12.10. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Prabhupada quotes, 26 September. Krishna takes special care of the devotee, guides him, gives him intelligence. What kind of intelligence? Just to give him the clue how one can go back to home, back to Godhead. Krishna does not give intelligence how one can gain some material prosperity. Therefore, people are not very much interested in worshipping Krishna. Bombay, September 26, 1973. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. श्री श्री राधा रास बिहारी भगवान की जय, ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय, गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय, शिल प्रभुपाद की जय, मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय, संवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, हिज होलिनेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. When the 80,000 rishis who assembled at the Naimisharanya, the main purpose of this rishis is that Kali Yuga is coming, and how the people of the Kali Yuga can be saved from the clutches of the miseries that they are going to go through it. Because in all the four yugas, Satyuga, Treta, Dwapar, Kali Yuga is the most degraded age, where the Rakshak are the Bhakshak, means the protector, that are the kings, that are the politicians, they are the Bhakshaka. They eat everything from the people. They are misguided, and they themselves are misguided and misguide the people in general. So it's a very unfortunate state where the king and the protectors exploit the people. We see how the degradation every day, the dharma, every day that everything is falling down, 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 down. Because of the internet and the Facebook, the status of the people nowadays, the children, upcoming children, have so much addiction to the mobile that they have lost the childhood in the mobile actually. So immediately think what is going to happen when they are going to grow up, how much tolerance they will be having. So the degradation is going on. And seeing all these things, all the rishis and all our acharyas have came to a conclusion that unless and until people are not introduced to this Harinam on personal level, on household level, or on society level, or on a community level, or on a country level, there can never be peace anywhere. There cannot be prosperity. In the previous yuga, prosperity was connected with peace of mind. But today, because of the Rajagun attitude and Tamagun attitude, the prosperity meaning has changed. Peace of mind is nothing to do with prosperity in today's world, where money, power, fame is the only source of everything. And that's why Srila Prabhupada uh, showed practically to the Western world that if people come and chant the holy name, the hippies, druggists, they can also be transformed and good qualities can come inside them. I told you in one of the classes last time where Srila Prabhupada was asked a question that is it necessary to chant this holy name or, loudly or do the Sangeet? So Srila Prabhupada explained to that reporter that this holy name is transcendental and it has the power to purify the name, power to purify the mind and heart. And he challenged that you take my devotees who were taking, the drugs in the previous life. Now, after chanting, the qualities you take up any people and you compare with them, they have changed completely. And this change has come because of chanting of holy name. So practically, Srila Prabhupada showed that how peace of mind can come in life. You know, संतोष बोलते हैं ना जिसका संतोष नहीं है. Yesterday I was reading where Narad Ji is saying to Yudhishthir Maharaj that calm can be satisfied, growth can be satisfied, but lobh can never be satisfied. Calm can be satisfied, growth can be satisfied, but lobh is such a thing, greed is such a thing in this material world that it cannot be satisfied, cannot be satisfied. And the entire base of this today's civilization is based on greed. The fighting that is going on in the entire world is because of the greed. Greed cannot be satisfied unless and until it is not dovetailed to Krishna. Yes, in devotional life, greed is required, but we are satisfied with the devotional life and we are greedy in the material life. It should be exactly opposite. We should be satisfied in the material life and we should be greedy in the spiritual life. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. As far as intelligence is concerned, Lord says, Matta Spritir Jnana Pohanam Cha. 15:15 of Bhagavad Gita, Lord says, I am residing in the heart of everybody. And from me, the remembrance, forgetfulness, and the intelligence comes. And Lord clearly says in the 10th chapter that I give the intelligence to my devotees by which they can come back to me. They can cross over this ocean of birth, death, and old age and go back to the spiritual world. This is the real intelligence.